All right, guys, welcome. My name is Manny, and I'm here with your crew tip today. I'm going to chat about a feature that I think isn't leveraged enough, and that's probably just because a lot of folks may not know about it. So I got this app here with my time off request table, and I'm going to go ahead and open that up here. And this table is just a list of time off requests that all these employees have submitted to our app. And what I want to do is be able to take the employee information and put it into its own table and connect it. The issue we had here was when I imported this file, it had all the information in one file. So I could either sit in Excel and try to do all of that by hand and splice it out into two different sheets and do two different imports and create my tables and create relationships and all this other stuff. Or I could leverage a shortcut that we have here at Quickbase. So to do this, you got to first turn off the new style. So turn that off and then go over to the fields you want to use to create this new table. So this shortcut is great at saving time. It does all of this work for you. So we'll go ahead and hover over the field in question, in this case, employee full name. Click on that. And then go down to new table based on this field. Select that. And it's going to tell you, okay, cool, I found 85 unique entries for that field. So there's 85 employees essentially that I have here. Now, here's the best part. I could say, great, but I don't just want the employee table to have employee names. There's more to it than that. You click on additional fields, and I can actually tell it what fields I also want to move to that brand new table. I'll grab a few of these here. Cool. Click OK. It says, okay, cool. Here's your new preview. So now this new table, the employees table, will have all this information in it as well that pertains to the employee, creating some structure there. Click on next. Here's my big takeaway point from this whole tip. This creates a brand new parent table, and it connects your current table to that parent table. So now we'll have an employees table that can have many time off requests. What this warning is telling you is that all this data I've selected, all these fields I've selected, they're going to go and be moved to that new employees table. You'll still see them in the time off request table, but there'll be references, there'll be lookups. They're being looked up from that new parent table. So if you delete your new table, you are deleting all of this data. That is the warning here. We're okay with that. We click on continue. We give this a name. I'm going to say it's my employees table, and then one entry is just employee, and click on continue. Bing, bam, boom, magic. I'll turn on the new style, again, just to have it look with the updated UI. We now notice all the employees are hyperlinks because they link to our new parent employees table. So just like that, if I click on this, I now have an employees table here that's hooked up to that time off request table, and all the respective records are linked. So it maintained that integrity, that connection. So everyone who had a time off request still has that in here, but now we have flow. Now we have structure. Now we have a brand new table properly connected with all the records linked. That's my crew tip for today. Thank y'all for hanging out. Catch you in the next one.